What a day to be a Suns fan. Congrats to Phoenix. You've just landed Kevin Durant. Um, this pretty much came out of nowhere. I mean, there were some reports, but like who actually thought this was going to happen? Um, Kevin Durant is now a member of the Phoenix Suns. They only had to give up Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and several picks, but still to get Kevin Durant for just two guys, they're kind of up and they're young, but they're still kind of role players for the team in the grand scheme of things here. To do that, to swap that for Kevin Durant, a top five player in this league, that is a huge win for the Phoenix Suns. Huge, massive win. Um, this without question, this makes them the team to beat in the West. I think they're sitting at it's towards the end. It's either in the 7 to 10 range. It's somewhere there, but they're going to shoot right up with this. Now you have the big three of Chris Paul, although aging, still can play. Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. And with Chris Paul and Kevin Durant, that's going to be unbelievably dynamic because Chris Paul is a playmaker first, a passer first. Inserting Kevin Durant into this is just, he's going to be facilitating. Expect Chris Paul to have like 15, 20 assist games, especially Devin Booker, great shooter as well. And I don't know how they did it to not give up more, they didn't even have to give up Ayton. So that's pretty ridiculous. Um, Kevin Durant being there, it's the good news with him, where the Kyrie trade is a risk, Kevin Durant was still, other than the injuries, is still always ready to play, always down to play. He's going to want to go after the title. Um, like I said, I expect this Suns team to be really good, especially the West is kind of weak this year. So just like overnight, they've definitely emerged as the favorites once again in my eyes, and they could win the title too. Um, just unbelievable, this many moves. And Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges, they were good players, but at the same time, they're not making the impact that a Kevin Durant's making. Uh, and the future picks. If you win a title, who cares? Honestly, in this league, if you win a title and you have to sacrifice some picks, who cares? They have a good organization; they'll figure it out. I think it's like 4 future picks, but still, if you're able to win a title through this, in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, this is going to open up this entire team. This is a huge move. This is this was it was a bit of a desperation because I think they thought their window was kind of closing a little bit. Chris Paul's getting old. Uh, Devin Booker's had some injuries, and they thought, yeah, maybe the window could be closing a little bit. But yeah, just a great addition to this team, despite pretty much instant reaction to it. I think definitely, as I've been saying, they're definitely the team to beat. Kevin Durant's going to spark this team. Unbelievable day to be a Spurs fan. Congrats. Suns fan. Congrats to the Phoenix Suns. Congrats.